Hi guys, it's Siddharth here and it's day 55 of the video challenge. I want to just talk about yesterday's Google compliance call. I thought it was a very good call and I learned a lot of technical things, but a lot of things which were spoken about towards the end of the call in terms of the business, success principles that Christian and Paul and Jay shared. I actually thought those were very revealing points for me. And the reason I mention it is, I basically came into this business sort of having this goal in mind to sort of, get to a point where in maybe like 3 to 5 months I could get to a certain income level. And, I was thinking yesterday I may have been pushing myself a bit too much. And perhaps I needed to really like think about the business in a very long-term sort of situation. I was obviously always thinking that it would be a long-term business, but the extent of what Christian revealed about going through, ups and downs and how long it's taken, some people to actually become very successful with the business, especially if you are promoting SFM. It kind of just gave me a sort of revelation that, there's a lot of things I need to look at and to understand that certain things might not exactly happen how I want them to happen. That doesn't mean I won't obviously, think about attaining certain goals by a certain time. But why I just want to mention it because it's also started to sort of make me question about, how long I want to stay in my current job for, considering also how much I want to invest in terms of my marketing. So it's one of the things I want to mention, obviously, is that what we tend to forget, I think, coming into this business, especially for new people, is yes, we're told that it's not something that just happens overnight. It takes investment in terms of time, in terms of money, in terms of learning new skills. These are skills which I'm sure a lot of us have never really, learned anywhere, or some people have never come across such skills before. So to learn a new skill takes time, and I think what happens is people tend to come in with a mindset or a framework that this is how they want the business to go, or this is how they want results to happen, and sometimes it doesn't really happen like that because we haven't been through the process for very long and we don't understand what are the dynamics in terms of that. So it's like any other business, there's going to be ups and downs. But I think from listening to the call yesterday, I think what it showed me was a lot of the guys that are actually sitting on the leaderboard now in terms of promoting SFM, it took them a bit of time. It took them a couple of months before they actually started realizing the kind of results that we are sort of aiming for, even if we're new people. And even if you look at people like Chris and Gerard, obviously they had that month where they closed $63,000. It obviously took them time. It wasn't something that just happened overnight, and obviously it requires a lot of testing in terms of marketing. But it's just something I thought I would share because I'm sure there's a lot of us that are sort of feeling that we investing all this time, all this money, and maybe it's not revealing the kind of results we may have expected. So maybe we need to just temper our expectations and sort of realize this is a journey and we mustn't worry too much about the destination. I think if we investing in the correct way in terms of time and money, and we're doing what we're being told to do, then we should actually find the kind of results that we're looking for. But I'll see you in the next video. Have a great weekend.